Well, 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 well. Okay, maybe we should go into what's going on, what has been going on the last couple of days, the last week. Last week I went to a psychologist that is gonna help me out for the next around 10 to 12 sessions, I guess. Um, we had a good rapport, we had a good conversation, and I think we're gonna make enormous amounts of progression with my life so I can get back on track. With that being said, I also went to my doctor. My doctor continuously said I had to be sick, and I shouldn't return to work. Not necessarily sure how I feel about that, but I think it's a good thing. Because then I'm working towards a goal, right? And I think that's a very, very good thing. But with that being said, I still think that there's a possibility of me returning to my job within the end of the year. I'm not sure though. We'll see about that. Time will tell. But at least I got you guys, you beautiful, beautiful people out there who are very supportive, very comforting, very great people. Coming in here almost each and every day, people that are possible to talk to, people that are easy to talk to as well. I appreciate you using your time, however little, however much you have. It's very much appreciated. It really is. So with that being said, I think a lot of things comes up to myself, or at least it's depending on myself. Because I'm the person that needs to get to where I'm gonna get to, right? I have had issues for a while. I think it's good to get rid of some of those problems. Not necessarily saying that they will get away, but I appreciate and it's extremely valuable for me to go on here and talk about some of the issues that I've had and some of the problems that I've had. So I appreciate you guys wanting to listen, wanting to stay in here and be here for me, if that makes sense. I appreciate that very, very much. So I wanted to ask you who are in the chat, how's your weekend been going? Did you have a nice weekend? I hope so. I hope so. My weekend was different, to say the least. I had my two beautiful daughters because my wife had to get her bachelorette party, and it went smoothly. We actually had a great time. We had fun. We made a lot of paintings. We did all kinds of stuff. It was quite fun. Quite fun. I appreciate the small moments more now than ever, right? Because the small moments collectively will help me in some sense. And I think the collectiveness of the smaller things will help me get to where I need to go. But with that being said, I still want to know how your weekend has been for you. Mine was extremely valuable. Um, I had fun at least. So I want to know if you had a great weekend or if it was just me. Um, so let me know in the chat. Comment, comment on the video. Comment on the live section. Um, I think I'm just gonna switch positions here. um, I had a hard night though tonight. I started training yesterday, home training. It's been it was good. It was good to get back in the groove. I felt rejuvenated in some sense. I had to get to the next level of progress, right? So what about you guys? Let me know in the chat if any of you have done anything cool lately. Have you done anything out of the ordinary? How has your week been? Your weekend? Let me know. Meanwhile, I can tell you that I have CS running in the background. Right now, I'm also trying to have watch Navi versus Mouse. Um, your name is Nick. Hello, Nick. Kind of says it in your name, but I appreciate you writing here. What's up with you, Nick? Have you had a great weekend? I hope so. I hope so. Usually we get on here to talk about some of the issues that we've had. Also, we talk about the path towards progress, right? And progress is not progress without progression. So you have to get from point A to point B, starting with something, whether it's training, whether it's going outside, whether it's problem solving, whether it's all kinds of shit, right? So there's no progress without trying to progress in some sense. So I think a lot of it comes up to you. If you want to progress with anything in life, you have to make sure that you actually get to somewhere in your life. Oh man, I'm sorry about that, Nick. I'm very sorry about to hear. My condolences, my friend. It's never easy to lose a loved one. Nevertheless, someone who is very close to you. So I hope it wasn't painful, if that makes sense. I think that's the most beautiful thing. If it isn't painful, then at least he's at peace, right? So I'm sorry to hear that. It's never a good time to lose anybody. Man, my condolences, brother. I feel you. I lost a dear family friend a couple of, I think, around 1.5 months ago. I died of old age. I mean, still hurts, right? But it at least makes it better than he didn't die from cancer, suffering for the last maybe however many months, right? So we should always appreciate the small things, but it's still hard to lose someone who is close to you. Nevertheless, nevertheless. Usually we go on here talking about life and all kinds of shit, right? Because I have had my fair share of issues and my problems. I think the worst part you can do is stay in the pocket of you being sad or not feeling you're going forward, but it is kind of stationary. So I think what you should do, what you can do, right? Yeah, you're mourning right now. Of course, of course. One thing that comes with mourning as well is that one thing that I've learned through life is it's very good to talk to someone that doesn't know you, because they will have a different perspective on death, mourning, the understanding of losing someone, someone passing away. So I think what you could do, not necessarily confide in me, but confide in someone that doesn't know you. I think that's a very good thing. Talk to a stranger, if you might say it like that. I think we need more of that in the world. I think we could use more of that in the world. Uh, but that's just my opinion, right? I mean, parents are always good to talk to as well. Your best friend is always. But the thing is, if you talk with family about family, they will always have an opinion on how you should go about it. So they will always be opinionated. Your best friend might not be, unless he knew your grandpa very well. But unless they don't know the person that is gone, right? Then they will, in some sense, have opinions, and that's why I say talk to a stranger instead of a personal family member or something, right? I hope any of your other you disagree with me. That's fine. That's fine. But usually, people will be opinionated if they know the person that has gone, right? And if they bring that into the conversation every time, then you will not get to where you need to go. That's just that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. That's just what I've felt and what I've been through with losing my grandparents. Um, I wanted to speak so very much with my parents, but every time I spoke to them, they always have had opinions on how I should handle things and how I should go about it, right? And I don't think that's a healthy state of being. Um, but your parents could be different. Who would have thought? It happens. Still think that we need to talk to strangers more. In that sense, I think it's healthy to talk to somebody who doesn't know you personally, because they will get you from where you need to go to another perspective. Um, Family will also have the tendency to agree with you in some sense. Mind my own business. What do you mean? I'm not necessarily trying to say that you need to or have to, right? I'm just giving my perspective. You opened up the can. If you don't like what's cooking, you're welcome to leave, brother. I'm just giving my 2 cents. That's my opinion. If you don't like it, that's fine. That is your own prerogative. With that being said, I hope you all had a great weekend. Everybody who's watching. Um, as I said, I go live each and every day, or at least I try to talk about progression, and most of all, I talk about my own progression. I talk about my own problems. Today was a little different. I wanted to get on and go be a Monday person, just talking to you guys. I appreciate you coming in here. If you don't mind, I would of course like a thumbs up. That would be great. If not, that's okay as well. I would like for you. I mean, you can get mad at me. That's your prerogative, brother. Um, that is not gonna be something that I will cry about. That is your own opinion, I guess, and I have my opinions as well. I appreciate you all watching. I would like for you to have a great week. I'll see you guys in the near future. I'm out. Peace.